Hi, I'm Kristen Schuyten. I'm a physical therapist with med sport at Michigan Medicine and with the SMTD. I am a lecturer and with the Wellness Initiative. Today we'll be talking about how to make your own peanut. Okay, so this is a tool that's great to be able to have in your book bag, to be able to have one in your residence hall room, in your apartment, one in your locker, on campus, whatever works, okay, and cheap and easy to do as well. So you can use any type of duct tape or sports tape. I'm using blue, of course, go blue, and then tennis ball, okay? So you can get these pretty cheap. I just got a whole bunch off Amazon. Nice little cracking it open here. And this is just a can of 3. So if you want any of your friends to go in and purchase a few of them, get a couple of these, you'll be able to do 3 different peanuts. All right, so we're gonna use 2 right here. I'm gonna do the blue again, so be able to kind of see a little bit what's going on between those 2. So you're gonna wanna do skinny and just the regular size of the duct tape. And with this, you're also, the duct tape can tear on itself. So I'm just gonna kind of, this is my skeleton Sebastian. I'm gonna put some tape on him so that you can see where everything goes. You want some longer pieces of tape. And I'll just put this right on Sebastian's bottom. And then you'll see how I do the skinnier pieces too. Sebastian's arm. Then I'll do one of the skinnier pieces. So with this one, you can just take and split right down the middle. And then I will put those on parts of his body as well that then I'll use. So we take the 2 pieces. I'm gonna use the thicker one now, okay? So I'm gonna use the one off his arm, and you just wrap around. Again, put the tennis balls end to end, wrap around, and then you wanna have it long enough where if possible, it can wrap over each other, okay? And then you squish it, make sure it's molded to the tennis balls. They even make duct tape now in all the fancy patterns, which makes it even more fun and able to personalize. So that is what I have first, okay, to be able to see. So that's just 1 piece of tape. I am then going to take another of the thicker ones and go around again where there is any of that tennis ball showing. And you'll see that this pretty much covers up all of the tennis ball. But if you want it completely covered, you can definitely do that too. So, and I'm squeezing right in the middle as well, continuing to tie it down and making sure that as much of that is covered as possible. And I like doing strips too, just because I find it easier to work with versus just kind of continuously putting it over top. Now I'm gonna use the skinny to just go right around the middle. I'm gonna create like a little belt for the peanut. Right around there. And then that helps to give some space for where we'll use this, which is going to be right around the spinous process of the spine. You'll see what I'm talking about when we look at Sebastian. So I'm just smoothing down, covering up all the different spots. I use some of the skinny ones to do that. So every inch of that tennis ball is covered. So I didn't use a whole bunch of duct tape. You can definitely use more if you'd like. And there you go, you got your peanut, okay? So how we use this, you can see right in through there, you can see that indent. Again, it kind of looks like a peanut or an infinity symbol, figure 8, whatever works for you, is right along his spinous process, which is this kind of indentation coming out of the back of the spine, that when you roll, you can use that anywhere up and through the neck. I don't recommend as much of the neck just because the neck can be very, very mobile. I want you to lay on it, but definitely kind of where that cervical spine meets the thoracic. You can start to roll down. If you have a hot spot where it's just a little bit more tender, you feel like there's a trigger point there, that there's a little bit of pain, as long as nothing's shooting anywhere but staying right in that spot, you can hang out there for a little bit until that sharper pain dissipates. Okay, so that's some of that self-mobilization, but then rolling up and down. The thing that's nice about this compared to a foam roller is that it allows for that space of that spinous process. You're not just butting up against kind of that wider, larger surface of the foam roller. And then again, when you come into the low back, just be a little bit careful because the low back can be a little bit more mobile too. Try it out.